prepared they are to actually fend anything off again, as usual. Valde's going to be playing that inner bomb side, but here's something completely new. The aggression coming out from north and the push around towards Ivy. Cadian, it's going to be completely isolated, and meanwhile, Cirque's been able to find Gade as he's moved out by Olaf. He's able to find one return before he gets stopped in his tracks here. I think North are getting to the point where they're getting better and better at closing out games, even if they are struggling. Any sort of rotations from the inner bomb site here as the rest of the team is moving out towards the art.
Yeah, going to be that first point of contact is good for one, but Breezy looking to try and continue this good start for NRG. You lose Daps on his lonesome inside of that inner bomb site, but the bomb now looking to go down. AZ knocking on the door, but it's Cadian who open up and extend that man advantage back in favor of NRG. Breezy. Fantastic stuff from him in the previous round of clutch out in the 1v2. Hold his own, but no, he's going to miss the spray, and then there's Cadian chiming in with one more. Surely, the bomb aggressing down through the Ivy position. Dab's going to flash them through into CT, and they're going to get by unnoticed. Kirby does hear the footsteps. They know what's up, and Cadian now a monstrous responsibility here to try and lock down CT, and Cadian looking to try and rise to the occasion. He's found himself too. There's still a third man back in the CT spawn, and that is Breezy, but the bomb dropped, and now the pressure on Ethan has to charge on in to try and retrieve it. Does discover Valde lurking up in the shadows. Retrieve the AWP as well, so there's still a chance here. Only 14 seconds on the clock, and NRG desperate to punch in the numbers and get this bomb down. Ethan, AK going to land at his feet. That's heaven sent, as now he's in with a real chance. It's easy up on the train. Play down here towards the inner bomb site. Valde going to do a great job of holding this down, and then Kirby here to help him out along with Gade. This has been a slaughter for NRG. Now it just remains to be seen if Dap stays alive, and at this point players hunting him down. This could be very, very bad. He could go down after the time. Alive right now, he is going to fall, and that is disaster for NRG.
But I mean, you do have Cadian watching that angle, but that's a pretty narrow one to try to get a shot in. This is the first one. It's the second follow-up though, but not before two of his teammates have gone down.
He's in the firing line now. Rotation here from Gade, but he doesn't last long, and now it is just Cadian in this bomb train. Players hounding him from all sides, and Breezy's the man to pick it up. Valde left in a 1v3, but as we've seen time and time again, he can be so cold and calm in this clutch. Edging forward, Breezy able to home in on the angle.
Change the tune a little bit. Trying to push aggressively, just a little bit of the Fugly. Instead, it's going to be Ethan with a forward move out in yard. Finds Gade. Oh, Kirby gives up his position. Ethan not willing to oblige him. Breezy. Oh, doesn't see it actually because of the Molotov smoke, but finally going to be able to get the trade in at least. Cadian, though, chimes in with one, and finally Cirque is getting to action in with that op.
Valde so used to playing this anchor position. And now, as they creep on in, Valde going to hear these footsteps. Plays it close on the bomb train. Does get spotted out. Still finds Cirque. There's only 10 seconds left. And Valde's found the double. The bomb goes down, and Daps left in a 1v2 that never should have been. Timer now working against North, but Valde's already here. Daps going to do damage, but Valde gets the job done. The hat trick for him, and North going to be in with a 6th round here. Currently, as he goes unchallenged and unpunished, he's been looking good and getting off to a good start. This time, they try and go toe-to-toe with him. Kirby's on the other side of the smoke, and Cadian, a couple of missed shots, not going to be too forgiving as Daps picks up that kill now. Kirby pushing on in to try and trade, and him and Valde, they will do so. They've entirely quelled this offensive out through Ivy. And Easy sitting in pop. As the cross, as the players go running into the waiting guns of North. Cirque 1v4 with an AWP in hand, and he's going to get forced to back away. It does feel like maybe it could be a bit of a blunder. I mean, they're up against the eco anyway here from NRG. There we go, Cadian chiming in with an opener. Valde going to go to tag down Daps in through the wall back. And now this push coming on in toward B. The bomb held back at ramp. Valde not entirely aware that Breezy's here, but he will be able to pick him up just in the nick of time. Fugly managing one with the AWP, but not going to be even too many opportunities to get myself done, you'd imagine. Okay, maybe he will. They offer themselves up to Fugly once again, so we're into a 2-on-2. Gade's closing the gap, trying to close the distance here inside of the bomb site. Does double down with Kirby. Fugly, though, not usually an AWP. He's certainly showing up in spades right now. We're going to get pressured, and Kirby off the ladder of this first half. Gade going to try his hand at aggression over here in toward main. And ooh, Daps. Just going to go ahead and precious time. Running that clock down. Plenty of utility left on the rest of the squad. Flash on through. Cirque is going to be quick on the trigger to delete Kirby. These rotations still to come in from Valde and AZ mean that Cadian and Gade have to try and hold the fort, have to try and hold this defensive line, and Gade's going to get toppled. Ethan left the bomb now going to be going down. Coming into this, a significant man disadvantage. That's going to get pulled even further ahead as
need to kind of right their wrongs so far in this T side. Let's keep in mind they takes the opportunity to find a shot onto Ethan there. But as you can tell, Gade has pretty much been playing from this position the entirety of the game. And ooh, Kirby basically giving up 2 of his teammates and then follows that up with dying himself. That's not how you want to play that Ivy position out. Not even Gade is going to be able to win out his duel with Ethan. A bit flat. We saw it a couple of rounds ago. Cadian just missing that first shot, which allows Breezy to get openings. Eventually that ends up with him getting a 4K. They were able to kind of toy with Gambit in that sense. I'd like to look to do the same versus NRG here as well. Valde going to start off where he left the first half. That's a frag onto Zerk and an equal trade as they've made it their way onto that inner bomb site. Bomb's going to go down as well as Ethan finds Kirby. Cadian being able to chime in as well. Took a lot of early damage there. Still one of the 2 survivors remaining on the side of North. There is a defuse kit. There's a smoke down as well, so no Molotov shenanigans about to happen. And, well, as they spend their time trying to figure out whether or not they want to peek, it's not going to spread to Gade. Well, actually, as I say that, it does take 1 point of tick damage. Out we go. 2 favorable trades directly off the bat for North here. Breeze is able to find 1, but Kirby's quickly there to respond. And this is what we saw a lot versus Gambit. These quick takes towards Yard, time and time again. And they pretty much spent all of their, I guess, slower rounds to win out this duel versus Cadian. To get NRG off on a good start. Actually just falls back, doesn't want to have anything to do with that. Instead, he's going to let Cirque come into the thick of things. That's bomb dropped as well.
Cirque and even then pivots back round just to tag up AZ, trying to deny the bomb plant. That was Ethan, but it doesn't quite pan out. And now Breezy and Daps 2v2. Cadian just timing to spot out Daps as they do find Breezy regardless. It's all on the man in charge of the NRG roster. 1v2, Famis in hand as well. Anything but ideal. Doesn't have a kit, so he's going to tap on the bomb. Forces the peek on in from Cadian, and the clash of the brains.
Ooh, gun tip from Cirque. It's going to show, and well, if things weren't bad already, it just got that much worse. And not going to be able to find the follow-up on Breezy, so that leaves still NRG with a pretty decent chance of holding these positions on the inner bomb side, and they do so well. Fugly and Daps find for at least 2. Cadian still alive, but tagged heavily down. Daps on the bomb site. Ethan making his rotation. That's bomb down as well. Valde might be able to find Breezy here, but it's a minor comfort. That's going to do quite the wailing on their economy. There we go. Molotov and a shot through the wall. It's going to combine to take down Cadian, but no more 2-man setups on this inner bomb site. Only Fugly to the left fend for his own.
Yeah, they've snuck all the way up. Just going to miss that timing, and now as a result, the bomb goes down inside B. Charging on through the smoke, it's going to be Kirby. Now the trade is there. Valde answering back with his lion's share of aggression as well. Fugly starts to head through. That flash is going to miss its mark a bit, but Valde and Fugly, they trade places. It's not Freaky Friday, though. Instead, it's going to be Gade left in a 1v4, and he does actually get toppled, so not meant to be. NRG, they turn their attention back around over here to Pop Dog, and they're going to try and make this happen. Cadian leading the charge along with Kirby. The smoke's raining on in, and then there's Cirque. That AWP going to go ahead and lay down the pain. Ethan waiting up close, and Cirque finds the double. Ethan there to double up. well. It's Gage, 1v4, just not happening for him.
His teammates as they run out of spawn, and he's down to 39. Well, there's more people getting slaughtered here as well. Ethan just makes quick work of whatever the plan from North was towards PopDog. Not being able to really close this out. Definitely had opportunities with it as well. Ethan not expecting a fourth player to come down into PopDog. Gideon, he has a bomb he needs to retrieve. A bit of a surprise. Breezy is in. And then he does get a potential trade here, though. So Valde does win out the duel. Shifts focus of Breezy here. Already able to spot him out in Cirque. As Breezy's back from PopDog, so Gideon falls as well on that bomb tree. Just a side note, as the execution comes in from North, decided to pick up the pace again, and that seems to be catching NRG off guard. 2 frags in the right direction for the Danes. Dabs. Ethan already gone from action. Breezy going for a long wrap, but he's not going to be expecting the position from Gideon there with the UMP.
Yeah, just Fugly and Cirque left up. And what can they do at this point in time? North going to be keeping maybe 5 players alive, maybe not 5. They keep 5 alive right now. Cirque going to find one, but he does at least maintain this AWP for NRG because he's got $30,000. Money's kind of not too much of an issue here for NRG on this CT side, and he's going to get away with it. The most common thing in the world, but NRG, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures here in the closing few rounds of this first game, and it's a quick double from Ethan to kickstart this from NRG. Valde answers back, and Katie now going to be chiming in with one of its own, but it's Fugly in the backline trying to make all the difference in the world. Spotted him out. He's going to take the fight and does win that initial engagement.
Open bomb plant. There's a lot of utility, though, on the side of NRG. Oh, that timing is not nice to him, and instead it's going to be a smoke diffuse attempt. Does bait out Valde. What do you do now, though, Daps? Don't have a diffuse kit to your name. Smoke is about to fade as well here. Actually, it did pick up the diffuse kit.
AZ's not there in time. AZ takes a little too long finding his footing, and that's going to be Daps clutching this out in the 1v2.
Eventually takes them to OT.
Breezy hiding in the smoke, toying with North. He's going to go through, and he's in the backline, tearing them apart, and it's just going to be AZ left. 1v5 required, and it's not happening. Breezy at the very end going to be digging deep. I think that's 30 kills for him in total as he finishes off trade at 16 to 14.